What is going on to you Geminis? So you Geminis actually have the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Here you go. So there's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website which it has all the ways for you to financially support the channel, so I can most definitely keep the show going. Really would appreciate it if you would support the channel. Shout outs to everybody that's going to come through in the future. Shout outs to all the people that have come through. So for you Geminis, you have the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. I am honestly seeing that you Geminis are going to, the Four of Pentacles, you Geminis are going to wait and be way more patient to see what's going on out here with the people that you are actually getting to know. I see that a lot of you Geminis are willing to see what's going on. And the reason why is because the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Let me just show you the cards and then tell you what it is that they mean so that they could all blend together. Because you Geminis realize that there's so many people who want to get one over on others. A lot of you Geminis are becoming more adept or aware of what's going on. And one of the ways that you're becoming more aware is the Four of Pentacles. You're taking your time, not so much time to the point where the relationship is non-existent, but you're taking your time in the sense that it's a good pace, right? You want a relationship to go at a good pace. And the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Cups, because you realize that there's a lot of proud people. There's a lot of people that overplay their hand, you know, that want all of this and want all of that. They want millions of dollars and living up in a lap of luxury, and on both sides, regardless of whatever it is that you into. And they're looking for, they're looking for all of this and all of that, and they want to be living up in a lap of luxury. But then when you come to find out what it is that they've got going on, they don't really have much going on, right? They can't even contribute a whole lot to you. But then they want all of this and all of that. And you Geminis have gotten that yourselves, where you've had people come to you and it's like, what they want is on some, I hope Conor McGregor don't get me for this, but they want some Conor McGregor stuff. They looking for this national hero, because I don't know if y'all knew this, but Conor McGregor is a national hero in Ireland. And I know this for a fact because I know people in Ireland. You know what I mean? Shout outs to Ireland, by the way. I know y'all lost a good one in Sinead O'Connor. I used to actually listen to some of her songs, But anyway, Sinead was a Sagittarius, which is the exact opposite of Gemini. But anyway, so the point is that a lot of you Geminis realize this. So a lot of you are being a lot more wise about how it is that y'all move. A lot of y'all are not just going to move into interactions with people so quickly to call yourselves a relationship, because there's so many people out here who like to play games and waste time, and they want to be up in the lap of luxury like I was talking about. So the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles is about how, and since the fact that you are going to be very patient, you Geminis are going to cause a lot of disruption. A lot of disruption. And what I mean when I say disruption is the Emperor, you're not so quick to immediately give your resources or give your time, which is a very prioritized or important resource, or give your attention to just anybody. A person is going to have to actually come with some sort of benefit themselves in order for them to actually give you in order for you to give them your time and your attention. They have to show up from the perspective that not only do they like you, but also they're willing to give, they're willing to offer as well. Because if they don't, then a lot of you Geminis are not going for it. That's not what's going to capture your attention. You're not going to continue to get to know them for a very long time. You will ghost them. And now a lot of you Geminis have come to a point where a lot of you are not even going to even talk to them like that. A lot of you Geminis will ghost them. You know, and the thing about it is that the Queen of Pentacles now represents, because of that, a lot of you don't, because of that fact, a lot of you, it's going to leverage a lot of you Geminis. It's going to leverage y'all. And what I mean by that is, I talk about leverage, right, every now and again. I mean from the perspective of the power dynamic. It's not about you Geminis trying to lord over another person or control other people. It's about you Geminis, you want to be in a relationship and you're ready for one, right? A lot of you are becoming more and more ready as you do the work. But it's also about understanding that people play games, and you will not just allow yourself to be the subject to whatever kind of mishap or disrespect that a person gives to you just for the sake of giving it to you, or whatever kind of game that they want to give to you. A lot of, right, half the battle when it comes to manipulation and manipulative tactics is knowing what's going on. That's half of the battle right there, or half of the discrepancy or the battle right there is knowing when a person's trying to run game on you. When you know that they're running game on you, you're way more suspicious now, because now it's okay. Now that you know that they're running game, why would you decide to trust them? And that lack of trust in the first place is what's going to have you stay alert, because it's going to have you stay suspicious. It's going to have you be very aware of them, that you can't trust them. So any kind of proposition or any kind of act that a person gives to you, you Geminis will be aware of that. And that's what I mean when I say it's going to cause a lot of disruption, because the rabbit down there, the rabbit doesn't just represent fertility in certain cases. The rabbit can also represent being hunted, right? So people will think that they out here, they the wolves hunting sheep, right? When they don't realize, oh, you Geminis are wolves in sheep's clothing, in the sense that y'all are wolves hunting wolves, and that wolves are not going to be able to be around y'all, because you are way more prepared than what it is that a lot of people are giving you credit for, right? So then now the King of Swords and the Sun card now represents how for you Geminis, the King of Swords is about how you are prepared. But the way that you are prepared, you Geminis still know that there's bits and pieces that are missing in your development that a lot of you are going to have to be able to build upon. And the thing about it is, the Sun card, right? The Sun card is about how, the Sun card represents, that's where your attention is going. The Sun card represents you're becoming, because the sun represents the spotlight, and right, our galaxy spotlight, where the attention is going, right? So the Sun card represents a lot of you Geminis' attention is going towards becoming greater, a better version of yourselves. A lot of you Geminis are self-improving behind the scenes in more than one way. It's not just about knowing when somebody's trying to run game on you. It's also about, like I said, dealing with your own personal baggage, figuring out your own personal baggage, right? Becoming stronger or better off in that regard, right? Emotionally, because emotions is something that a lot of you Geminis unfortunately run away from whenever it is that your mind and your hearts are not in the correct place. A lot of y'all will spend a lot of time running away from things that you know need to be like this. You shouldn't have these people in your life. This is the person that you Gemini should have. But a lot of you will be like, oh no, you should ignore that because of the things that you see, or what it is that you want. Because one thing that a lot of people may not necessarily understand about you Geminis, whether it's a cross watcher or you may even understand it about yourself. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But a lot of you Geminis are very much so, you want to be accepted. A lot of you are very much so caught up and wrapped around the idea of what other people want y'all to do when your minds and your hearts are not in the correct place. Y'all are very much so influenced by social media and what the society wants, right? So the society as of right now are looking for relationships to be hyper competitive and hyper competitive. It's all about finding the baddest chick. It's all about finding the flyest husband. The husband gotta be on point with diamonds on their pinky and all this other type of stuff, right? You understand? But at the same time, you realize that that's not what love is. So now the devil, again, the disruption. You're as smart as you're aware. You're smart. People can't just come through and play you just like that and it go down easy, like peanut butter and jelly, or peanut butter and banana, right? Or peanut butter and chocolate. I'm getting all these these different matches, but the judgment represents, and that's where it is that a lot of people some people are going to put some sort of problem to your name, in a sense that when they date you, they're going to try to flip it back on you of, oh, you Geminis are wishy-washy. Cap. Cap. Because you Geminis are not. You're just self-aware. You understand your self-worth. The Five of Cups represents you know what it is that you're looking for. You don't care what other people have to say. Who cares? Let's clarify the Five of Cups. One of these cards got bent. Let's clarify the Five of Cups. The Temperance, Chariot, the Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and then you have the Death card to clarify the Five of Cups. So the Temperance represents the Temperance and the Chariot. Temperance is Sagittarius, your opposite zodiac sign. The Chariot represents Cancer, Crabs. Oh my gosh, to clarify the Five of Cups, a lot more spiritual consulting, a lot more self-reflection, right? And the Temperance and the Chariot represents the wisdom that comes from this, and that the pride and the confidence that you Geminis are starting to see, not will see, starting already to see within yourselves, that a lot of you are very much so, you need to be aware. There's a sense that you have to be aware, because when you're not aware, people take advantage of you expecting the best, being ideal. People take advantage of that type of stuff. And a lot of you realize that the ideal is something that you should strive to be, but you should also look at a person for who and what they are. And then stop looking at them only for their body or the things that you can attain now, right now. Look at it for what it will be in the future, what it is now and in the future. Are they decent now? Are they getting better in the future? Right? And then you have the Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So these two cards right here, you're looking for a family. You're looking for a real serious connection. And you have to search high and low for that. And don't wait around for other people to tell you that that's what they are and that you found that or whatnot, while they're wasting your time playing games with you, right? Trying to get you convinced that you crazy, that you don't know what it is that you were doing. You were just, somebody that was ultimately, wasting your time, because you Gemini should have known better. Don't fall for that type of stuff. You know what it is that you're looking for. Queen of Pentacles, you need to be self-determined. You need to be aware that this is what it is that you want. And then you have the Death card. The Death card right here represents, you know, you Geminis also, you need to understand that anytime whenever it is that you Geminis hear people talking that nonsense to you about how you Geminis are tripping, you Geminis need to leave these type of people alone. Stay away from them. That's pretty much it, my dear Geminis. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to make my YouTube channel grow, so please smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Peace.